everybody. It's Martha at Pause Yoga and Fitness. I'm popping on here to take you through a leg workout, 20 minutes-ish is kind of what I'm aiming for. And no equipment needed except for some bands. I am going to add my ankle weights today. I'm going to give you some modifications for our moves, but this is very beginner friendly. I have only 20 minutes. I want to get some leg workout in friendly. And so I hope you really enjoy it. There's going to be no warm up. I'll do a little cool down with you at the end. So if you are coming to this video completely cold, especially if it's like first thing in the morning, then please hit pause and go on a quick walk in your neighborhood or go do some jumping jacks and like planks and some ab work to warm up or yoga. Like 5-10 minutes, and then come back to this. Our supersets, we're going to go through 3 of them, 45 seconds on. You'll have a little break. It's really basically to transition to the other move. And it's 2 moves, 2 times through. And we'll do 3 of those moves. We're going to be up and down, up and down. You have the option of using a chair or a wall. So for squats, and then of course the bands, like I said. I'm a little under the weather, so please apologize for all the sniffling. I've got a major cold going on right now. But that doesn't really stop me from exercising. I think it's the medicine talking. I'm feeling, pretty good right now, so I'm going with it until the medicine wears off. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Our first move is going to be a fire hydrant. So this is going to be your first modification. So the more challenging version of this, you can stick with me, is the band is going to go over your legs above your knees. We're going to stand. And so you're going to stand like this. So I'm in a bent position on my left leg, so you can see kind of like that. And I'm going to take my right knee away. So it's a standing fire hydrant. So there's a lot of balance and strength going on. Not going to be good for you today. Then I want you to come on down and take fire hydrants here. So we're going to go right 45 seconds, left 45 seconds, and then we're going to go into a sit to stand. So that's where you can grab your chair. The band's going to go around your thighs. You can sit in the chair and stand up. You can take a wall sit and maybe press out against the band. And then, of course, you can go full on just squats without the chair or the wall. So you've got some options there too. All right. Grab a heavy band. You're heavy. It's going to go above your knees. All right leg is what I'm doing first. I'm getting my timer here. Get ready. Bent left knee. This left knee is staying nice and quiet too. Okay. Timer's ready. Let's go. Press out. Pause. Exhale. Squeeze. So mind-body connection. Feel your glute working. Set your gaze. So balance work is core work. It's abs. All right, about 15 seconds on this side left. Get one more in. Awesome. All right. And you're just raking. We're going to have 5 more seconds. So we're going to get ready here, other side. And let's go. Not much of a break. This right leg that just worked, it's now going to work to stabilize. So the second side is always the worst, I think. Whew. It's getting tough. All right. Not much longer, though. We're right at 15 seconds left. Oh, it's okay if you have to put that foot down. All right, 5 to go. Oh, get one more in, one more. Ah. All right, nice job. All right, so we're going to go right into sit to stands, wall or squats. I'm going to keep the band where it is, taking a wide stance, and let's go squats. And again, press out against the band as low as you can go. Squeeze, exhale to come up. That stays lifted. Really pressing through your heels. Squeeze your glutes, come up. And you're doing sit to stand, so sitting in a chair, coming out of that chair if you need, or you can hold in a wall sit too. Just 10 seconds to go, and we're right back to those fire hydrants, second round. And relax. All right, round 2 coming up. Get ready. Right leg is going to be grounded and quiet. Actually, left leg, I'm sorry. And right here, let's go. All right, you know what's coming now? You've got this. Always do this next to a wall or a piece of furniture and hold on to. It should be really challenging. We're getting towards the end, about 10 seconds left. And so you should be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do another one. And if that's what you're thinking to yourself, you've got the right band. Whew. Otherwise, go grab a heavier, or the next time you do this workout, go get a heavier band. All right, back to it. Other side, let's go. Whew. This is your last fire hydrant, so that's a good way to think about it. That always sounds good. We've got our squats coming up, and then we're going to move on to our next round of exercises. Brand new. Woo. Feeling the burn. Ay, ay, ay. All right, less than 10. Okay, let's go 5. Oh my gosh, one more. All right, and break. Whew. All right, you either got sit to stands. I'm pointing over here. There's a chair over there. You can't see it. Take squats with me or go to a wall. Let's get ready. Right here. Let's go. Press out against the band. As low as you can go. I don't know if you can hear my right knee pops. Sit back and down. All right, 15 seconds. Five. And relax. Okay, so this next round, go ahead and get rid of that band. We're going to go into a hamstring curl standing. So you can do this so you're holding onto a wall or the back of a chair. I'm going to go to a medium band. My left foot's going to anchor the band. And I'm going to have the other band, like my left foot is on the band and then it's on my right ankle. So I'm going to be able to curl my heel to my glute. So sending my heel to my glute automatically is getting my hamstring. Okay, so we're going to go right, left, and then we're going to take a lateral walk. All right, all ready? Let's go. Again, you can hold on to the back piece of furniture or the wall if you need. Pause, squeeze the back of your leg, and lower. So squats, focusing on our quads, and these kickbacks now, or sorry, hamstring curls, we're focusing on the hamstring. Pause. Less than 10. Whew. One more. And relax. All right, so I'm going to step on the band, my right foot. I'm going to get the band around my left. Get ready. All right, other side, let's go. Like a butt kick. Get your heel to your glute. That curl is getting your hamstring. Feel that hamstring contract, squeeze, lower down. So mind, body connection. Feel that muscle work. 10 seconds, that's it. Okay, let's go 5 more. Awesome. All right. So I'm moving the band around both my feet here, tops of my feet. And we're going to go into a lateral walk. So as you move to the right, I want you to think about picking up that right knee and letting this other leg slide. All right, let's get ready. And let's go. This one slides. So up, out, slide. I'm in a little squat position. You're going to take a few on one side and then a few on the other. Up, out, slide. And again, I'm using my medium band. So you want it to be medium at least, if not heavy. If you're able to take a very big wide step here, then your band is probably too light. 5 seconds. One more. And relax. All right, back to those curls. Left foot is going to curl. We'll take a little break. Round 2. We just have one more superset after this. All right, get ready. 45 seconds. Let's go. Whew. In this next round, we're going to be down on the floor for glute bridges. And then we are going to stand leg lift, like a lateral leg lift, lateral leg raise, I guess I want to say. So we're going to be up on the floor and then down. And so if it's too much for you to come up and down, then I will have a modification. You can just stay on the floor and take a leg raise lying down. Great option. All right. Take a break. Go to the other side. Get ready. And let's go right here. Curl. So as I'm filming this is at 4:20 in the afternoon. I just went on a good walk. And now doing this. So, just to remind you that movement should happen throughout the day, not just for an hour in the morning at the gym or an hour run or bike ride. You should be moving throughout the day. So think about if that's what you do. And if that's not what you do, how can you do that? What can you do to get a little bit more movement? All right, awesome. That was it for those hamstrings. We're going to get ready for our lateral walks. And it's around my feet Great opportunity to grab a heavier band if you can, if you've got one. All right, let's go. Maybe can you get a little lower in your squat this round? And you lift that knee up a little higher and out a little farther. You've got a heavy band. Lifting out farther is challenging. It should be challenging. You should feel this in this outside your leg there, your glute and your thighs. Am I slamming my foot down? And I bring my foot down a little bit, with more control. And last one. Whew, great job. All right. So we are going this next round back to go into a glute bridge. So you're gonna have the band around your thighs, and then we're gonna come to stand and take a leg raise. You can stay on your side, stay on the floor if it's just too much and not come up. But we're gonna start with a band over our knees again. I've got my heavy band. Draw your heels in. All right, and let's go. You're gonna lift to bridge and press out. Let's stay in bridge and just press against the band. So squeezing your glutes. Arms are along your side. Maybe moving to the pinky edges of your feet as you press out. Drawing your ribs in. And let's keep that band pressed out, just this isometric hold, staying still. 15 more seconds as you begin. Continue to lift, squeezing your glutes, pressing against the band, and breathe. Hold. 5 seconds. And carefully release. So if you need to, you can move over to your right side. You're going to take a leg lift. Otherwise, you're going to pop on up with me. The band can stay where it is, or to make it even more challenging, you're going to take it down low. If you are standing with me, you can hold on to the wall. But let's go right leg. Right here, let's go. Stay nice and tall. I'm going to go to the wall. Whew. Again, is this challenging? Is your band challenging? You need to go and get a heavier band for this next round. Like, this is really hard. Try to keep that leg out and pause. Whew. All right, we're down to 15. We got our other leg coming up. Five. One more. All right, little break. You're on your floor, on the floor. You're gonna roll to your other side. Get nice and tall if you're standing. You can hold on to something if you need. Get ready. Let's go. Ideally, that leg comes out. You're able to pause and hold. Big exhale. This is it. This is our last superset. We've got one more round of this. We're going to do a little stretching, and you are done. Hopefully walking away feeling like you got a little workout in. You worked hard in this 20-ish minutes. All right, 15 to go. 10. 5 more. One more in, one more. All right, let's lower back down. Get ready back to the bridge. Bringing your band, if you had a lower leg, it's going back over your thighs. And let's press up. And this time back down. And right back up as you press out against the band. And exhale up and out. One vertebra at a time as you come up and down. Exhale up, press out. In 10 seconds, that's all you get. And relax. All right, roll up to your side or come on up with me. I think I'm actually going to go to my medium band because this ride's getting too heavy. All right, maybe you need to go to a heavy band. All right, let's go though. Right side. All right, I can actually pause and slowly lower with this band. Nice and tall. Good, 15 seconds. Getting harder to pause at the top. So it should be 5 seconds. One more in. And relax. All right, other side. When you were done, we're going to do a little stretching. No miss sneeze. All right, let's go. We're in the mountains over the weekend, and I have come home with some sort of bug cold. I think it's just probably the cold. All right, 15 seconds. This is it. Good, 10. All right, 5 to go. One more in. And you made it. Nice job. Get rid of those bands. We are going to stretch it out. If you're on your side, you can actually roll your stomach and draw your right heel in. Or you can come and stand with us and get your right heel in. We're working on that quad. So if you're on your stomach, you can kind of press this right hip down. If you're standing with me, you're going to tuck your pelvis. Let's go a little deeper into that quad. All right, then we'll switch. And then as gracefully as you can, I'm just going to bring the hammer down. We're going to lower on down to the floor. Grab your big right toe, hamstring or calf for a little stretch here. Right side. Lower back stays grounded, back is grounded. And then let's take that ankle for pigeon over our left thigh. Draw your left thigh in. And then we'll bring your knees over to the left for a supine twist. Gaze right. All right, left leg. Your hamstring stretch, breathe. Notice the side in your body compared to the other. For me, this is my tight side. Pigeon. And then draw your knees into your chest, let them drop to the right. Gaze left, breathe, supine twist. And then pop on up. Just gonna end right here. Take a nice big inhale, reach up. And exhale into prayer. I want you to just pause here for a minute, acknowledging yourself for showing up for this 20 minutes, coming to your space to work out. working on you. So now you can show up in a stronger, healthier way for those that you need to show up for and take care of. Giving thanks for this incredible body that you've been gifted. And acknowledging yourself for taking the modifications and listening to your body. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. My heart tears. Thanks for joining me in this very short but effective and fun leg workout with very minimal equipment. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment, let me know. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. And again, just let me know what other videos that you would like to see on this page. I appreciate your support, and I will see you back here soon. Take care.